Just stay in there, stay in there, even if, just try your best to stay in there.
I did not want to get on that horse because I felt like if I fell over on the side, he may run by and kick me in the head.
Really flap that. Try to get bucked off on the ground, you know what I mean?
When I saw Clinton pick up the stick, you know, with the bag on the end of it, I went, this could be really ugly.
If anything bad happens, you just bend his head.
My main goal was to make sure that this was a successful ride and Clay didn't get hurt.
I mean, what you saw today was real. None of that was staged. The horse had never been saddled, he'd never been ridden. I'm as shocked as the audience is. Feels like the first time. Everything that I hoped to accomplish with this young horse was accomplished today.
I'm Clinton Anderson, and I have a method for training horses. Getting horses to behave is simple. It's training people that's the real trick. Join me as I tackle some of the most challenging situations with problem horses and with problem owners.
I'd never been here before, and I thought, it would be a, nice piped fence, facility, and I had no idea the magnitude of it. When I drove in here today, I realized that Clinton's facilities could not only accommodate many people, but it could accommodate all of their needs. Through the obstacle course that I saw, it looked like something on the Olympics. There's water, there's trenches to cure claustrophobia, there's climbing. You name it, it's got it. Talk about desensitizing a horse to the trail. This is the place to do it.
We've almost been here 3 years now, and I built a facility that I'm very proud of, and Clay got to come down here and use the facility, and it helped bring out the best in him and best in his horses.
I've seen the teaching facilities, seen the arenas. This is the ultimate horseman's paradise, to come here and be taught the method. I couldn't think of a more beautiful place to spend a weekend.
On last week's show, mate, we met country music singer Clay Walker and his 2-year-old colt, Rumour. Clay learned the importance of gaining his horse's respect in the round pen by getting that horse to change direction. Hold your finger up and ask him to change direction. There. Remember, if you can get the colt's feet moving on the ground, it's going to be much easier to get your colt to move out under saddle for that first ride. So it's safety first for you and your horse. Get ready, keep moving the rope! Clay also learned how important it was to desensitize your horse. If you only sensitize them, they get jumpy and spooky. If you only desensitize them, they get fat, lazy, and disrespectful. So Clay learned the importance of balancing sensitizing and desensitizing to get that right combination. 1, 2, 3. It's very important to be able to do the Jeffries method in the colt starting on your 2-year-olds. Now in the beginning, Clay was kind of nervous about doing it, and so was his horse, and that's very normal when you're first learning. But as they worked together, both Clay and his horse got a lot more relaxed, and they did really good. And by the end of it, the horse was quiet, Clay was confident, and they really did a good job. On today's show, we're going to be getting Clay up in the saddle for the first time on his 2-year-old colt. Anytime you ride a horse for the first time, it can potentially be dangerous, but I don't think it's going to be dangerous because Clay's done a good job in preparing his horse to be ridden. Okay, Clay, the next exercise we're going to teach him is how to flex to the halter and lead rope.
You know, it's obvious that he's been through every piece of this training himself. You know, he's got his heroes in Australia that taught him, but he's brought this method and put it in a way that any person could understand. Any person with an IQ above 20, you know, is going to get it.
Watch the lead rope. Wait. He's moving his feet. That doesn't count. Get ready. Get ready. There. Just step around behind me so you can see.
I did. I saw his nose tip down.
So as soon as watch. Get ready. There. And each time we do it, we're going to wait a little longer until his nose touches his belly. Get ready. There. And then release it. Pick up. Wait. Wait. There. I'll teach this side, and then I want you to do the other side.
You saved the hard side for me.
Yes. I don't want you coming down here having a good time. You're doing good, mate. Stay back near his flank. Stay back near his flank. The further back you are, the safer you are. If you get up near his front feet, Clay, he'll step on you, okay? That's it. I like how far back you are now. Stay in there. You're doing good, mate. Don't shorten up your rope too much more, because then you're putting him in too much of a bind. Just follow him. Get ready. Get ready. Don't pull it. Don't pull it in the air. Pull it towards his withers were.
Okay. I'll get it right this time. Here I go. Watch this.
Look at this like an
I'm
anchor.
looking at his head. I'm not looking at his
Okay.
withers.
Try. Pick up to his withers. Just behind his withers. Freeze. Wait. There. Release. Excellent. Rub him on his neck. And do it again. Follow him wherever he goes.
Just don't count. You're moving.
There. Release it.
Yeah.
Okay, that was really good.
You know I'm starting to like myself.
Yeah.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I know you are. Okay. You're doing better. Now you're getting it. There. It's all about timing, isn't it? Excellent. Do it
How many
again.
times? What if they get aggravated with it? You just keep doing it? I mean, is there a cutoff
Well,
point?
yeah, but you got to step back further. Get out of the road. Your belly button should be level with his flank. Well, they only get aggravated when they give to you and you don't reward it. As long as your timing's good.
That was good. You see that?
No, it wasn't, but I'll believe you. Okay, do it again. Pick up to his withers. Wait till he touches his belly now. There. Excellent.
I'd like to see you sing Amarillo by morning.
You haven't seen me drinking, I'll sing anything.
Look at that.
Very good. Good job, mate. Do the other side. Do the other side. Okay, do the other side and we'll see how he does.
It looks like he's gonna be wild.
I'd always say that people that have a passion for the horsemanship will do a better job overall and excel faster than somebody that's just killing some time. You don't have to be very good to be passionate. You just have to want it bad. You know what I mean? And by having that drive and desire to do well, you'll make a progress very, very quickly. I saw Clay make a lot of progress in just one day.
There, release it. See how your timing was a little slow then?
Yeah, I didn't expect you to do it that quick.
There, release it. Excellent. Now your timing's
Why is he
getting much
better on this side?
Well, just some sides are better than other sides.
No,
okay?
you worked it.
Excellent. Okay, mate, give me the lead rope. Good job, mate. So what'd you learn out of that little exercise?
Timing is everything.
That's the same thing with horses in general, isn't it?
Yes.
The better you feel in timing, the easier it is to train a horse.
Step up your horsemanship with the Clinton Anderson method. Now available in a complete set. Fundamentals starts you on your journey to ultimate control. As you learn to communicate with your horse, earn his trust and respect, and gain control of his body. Intermediate opens the door to ultimate performance as you build on your knowledge to create a safe, willing, and supple partner you control with a feather-light touch. And now, all new, advanced, delivers ultimate inspiration to fine-tune your application of the method and reach the highest level of horsemanship. Clinton Anderson offers you the ultimate collection of his wildly popular training method kits at a packaged price.
Okay, mate, we're going to go ahead and saddle him now, Clay. When I go to saddle him, I always bring him to the center of the round pen, so that way I'm not stuck up against a fence, or if he'd go to buck or do something silly, he might slam me up against the fence.
If you don't do it exactly like the method, then if you're putting pressure on at the wrong time and releasing pressure at the wrong time, then you know the horse could bolt away at the wrong time and kick you and put you in danger. And you know there's no substitute for doing it the correct way.
Okay. I'm going to let him know it's coming. That's it. Now, it's very, very important.
Now, why do you saddle from that side, can I ask?
Well, because that way all my girth and everything's here. That way I can just let them, I can undo them now and let them all down. And the main reason is that when I change sides to go on the other side now, I've only got to let go of the saddle once.
What time is the cooking portion of the show?
The what? The cooking portion?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
You're going to need your energy after you ride him, I can guarantee him. Rightio, let's move this around a little bit. It's very crucial for your safety, keep their head bent. If their head gets tipped away from you and they start bucking, they could kick out and kick you in the face. If their head's towards you, they won't kick you with their back legs. Righto, let's send him off, point. Okay. So far, so good. Ask him to canter. Good boy. So he didn't buck at all, which is great.
He didn't even show any hump in his back.
No, but if he would have, I would have let him buck as much as he wants the first time I saddle him. First time I saddle him, that's like their free pass. They can buck as much as they want.
Is that the Downunder no buck saddle?
I wish it was. I could probably sell a few of them. Very important to get them cantering. Get those feet moving. So what I'm going to do now is I want to make sure he's not frightened of the stirrup. Okay, because your legs are going to be here, Clay. So I want to make sure that he don't get worried if your legs start moving around. Okay.
Now, how long are you going to do that?
Well, you tell me. When would I take this away? When would I take this away, do you think?
Hey, I've seen a few shows. I saw Vegas. I know when he stops moving.
And what else?
And relaxes.
Okay. You tell me when.
Yeah, I haven't seen him relax yet.
No, true. But has he stood still for 15 seconds?
Yes.
Now you retreat.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Good call. Okay.
See, I think I did what most people do. I think they see your show and then they buy some DVDs and they don't start with the entire fundamental series.
Mm-hmm.
So I have gaps. You know, I've tried different methods or different parts of the method and they've all worked on my horses at home. But I've never really gone all the way through this series, and that's what I'm trying to do now is fill in all the gaps.
Yep. All the exercises are numbered, named, they're in the right order, laminated card.
Even the spelling's correct.
Spelling's correct. That's a lot coming from me. I left high school when I was 15, barely spell my own name. Okay. Righto, mate, you ready? You want to ride him?
It's time now.
Well, it's getting close. You want to ride him?
Yeah, I want to be the first one on.
Okay, we'll come down here then. Good luck with that.
Check out our latest catalogue from Downunder Horsemanship. It's filled with beautiful imagery and in-depth information on all the products used in this show. Visit our website or call this number and we'll send it to your door free of charge.
Okay, Clay, we've done our preparation up to this point. We've gained his respect, we've moved his feet forwards, backwards, left and right, we've desensitized him, you've jumped all over him. This is about as prepared as he's going to be today, okay? What's going to happen is you're going to get on him and basically you're just a passenger. I'm going to be the one that makes you go forward, I'm going to be the one that changes direction. You're just basically a passenger. Get your hand there and bend his head like that. Yep. Put your left hand where mine is. Yep. Okay, and bend his head. Put your foot in the stirrup. Okay, that's it. And then just get halfway on. Don't get all the way on, just get halfway up there. But keep his head bent. Bend his head, bend his head. There, get halfway up. Get up and just rub him on the other side. Rub him, keep his head bent. Doesn't matter what happens. Don't bend his head quite that much, just a little less. Yeah, about there. Now step down. Then step up there again. Leave your foot in there, step up there again. Keep his head bent. Keep his head bent. There you go. That's it, keep his head bent. That's it, now get all the way on. Get all the way on. That's it. Righto, mate, don't worry about your hat. Keep his head bent. See how you let his head straighten out? Keep his head bent. Okay, now pay attention now, this could get ugly.
Let's hope it doesn't. When I saw Clinton pick up the stick, you know, with the bag on the end of it, I went, this could be really ugly.
And I'm just gonna move you, so just relax. Keep his head bent. If anything bad happens, you just bend his head. I'm just gonna move you around.
I'm just watching my cow.
I'm just moving you around. Point more out the side with your hand. Yeah, out there. Don't pull too hard. Excellent. Now just flex him till he stops. Wait, he might get a little dizzy there. Just wait. Now flex him the other way.
I mean, just because you have the head bent doesn't mean that's going to stop him. You need those hindquarters to yield where that horse can, as Clinton said, mash the clutch in, and he can rev the engine up all he wants, but he's going to go around in one place and you're still going to be safe.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa,
Sit up straight.
Saddle's a little loose.
Bend his head there.
The saddle's just a little loose.
Yield. You're right, just take your time. There. Bend his head, pull his head. There you go. So we're gonna let him go out a little bit. Wait, now bend him. Let him go out a little further. Let him go out a little further. Sit in the middle of him. That's it. Excellent. Now bend him again. Yield his hindquarters here, bend his head. That's it. Let him go out a little further. Now just sit to the trot, don't post. Just sit to the trot, that's it. Lengthen your rein a little bit. Lengthen your rein, that's it. Now start rubbing on his neck with your left hand. That's it, just sit to the trot. I'm gonna make him move, you're just a passenger. Okay, let go of the rein and just start rubbing him now. Rub him, there you go.
When I was on the horse's back under saddle, I realized how important it was for Clinton to draw that horse off of the fence in the first exercise. Getting that horse to come off of that fence you know, in the round pen, because it's encouraging respect, not fear, but respect, and that horse turned in towards him.
You're doing good. How you feeling?
Well, I feel like, feels like the first time.
Well, it is the first time for him, okay? Righto. Looking good. Legendary. Legendary. There you go, good man.
Yeah, it's easy to cheerlead from the inside of the arena. Let me tell you right now, don't squeeze him up into that fence too much.
Okay, now change directions, half a turn to the inside. Take your time. Pull his nose, there you go. Excellent. Righto, we'll just let him walk here, rub on him. That's it, hang on to the reins. Okay, rub on him there. Excellent, doing good.
The times that I got the most nervous was one, getting up on the horse's back without a saddle, laying on his back, and then two, getting in the saddle and Clinton having control and me not having control. I learned how important each step is, and Clinton made it all come together at that moment.
You know, I thought the ride was a textbook ride. I thought Clay's colt did really well. I thought Clay did really well. He listened to me. He followed my instructions. You know, riding the colt for the first time can be a very dangerous experience if you don't do it correctly. He followed the method. The horse did exceptionally. He didn't buck, he didn't spook, he didn't shy. You couldn't have asked for a better combination of horse and rider to do an outstanding job with the method.
And again, I know you're on the road a lot and you don't have a lot of time to practice, but you know, consistency is your greatest ally.
But I watch the
Inconsistency is
DVDs and the show all the time, and on the road. So at least I can't wait to get back home and try the new thing.
That's
you know.
good. That's
so it's wonderful to have the DVDs.
good. Congratulations, mate. Great to have you on the
brother.
show.
Thank you.
Well, listen, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this week's show. You don't have to be, you know, purebred a horse trainer to be able to follow the Downunder horsemanship method. If you're 65 and you got your first horse, follow the fundamentals level, follow the steps that I've set out for you, and I guarantee you can have a great success with your horses, mate. Until next week, take care of yourself, mate. If you'd like more information, mate, on any of the products you've seen on today's show, click on our website at downunderhorsemanship.com and we'll send you a free catalog, mate.